Hello, I'm Ryan Hill and this is my A2 Media Studies evaluation. This is the third question, which is, what have you learned from your audience feedback? So to start off with, we would have researched and looked into what audiences were expecting from the pop-punk music genre, which allowed us to notice trends and conventions within this. So to start off with, we would have researched many articles and reviews from music critics, from band members, other bands who were reviewing other bands' videos, and what fan bases were expecting from music videos. What we noticed is many of the music videos also had a narrative and a performance throughout the video. So we adopted this and allowed us to please majority of the audience, which was our main theme, which was our main target, so the conventions that we really noticed were that it was quite dark, that all of the narratives would have been either politically motivated or would have dealt with themes that were a little darker than normal, that wouldn't have been introduced into pop music or anything. Themes of drug taking, violence, bullying. So we thought that we would introduce this into our music video. We wanted to create a video which would have pleased the majority of our target audience and sort of bring in as much attention to our band as possible. So by this, we went out and asked a few people who were non-punk music lovers. So our first person we asked was a girl called Orla. We asked her really why she was attracted to this kind of music, and so we sort of noticed a trend, which was that she would often wear dark clothes, pale makeup, and often had piercings. So we thought we would introduce a character like this into our narrative, and we actually used her so she would be able to say that she was a part of the music genre that she loved so much. We noticed that she enjoyed bands such as You Made Six, All Time Low, and My Chemical Romance. This then allowed us to research into these three bands and notice a trend in some of their music videos. My Chemical Romance teenagers used a school hall throughout their video, which then got us thinking that we could use this type of idea within ours. So we adopted that theme and put it into practice for our performance aspect in our music video. The second person we asked was a male. He followed some of the same conventions. He had long hair. He also wore dark clothing, ripped jeans, big black boots, and he had many band T-shirts, band posters. So we sort of took these ideas into our mind and thought, well, we could make something similar for our band. Music that he sort of thought, he was a very big fan of bands like Green Day, Rise Against the Machine, and Good Charlotte. So for this, we thought we would look into these bands' themes and conventions that they used. The themes that they often touched upon were political and also quite dark, so we thought we would use this for our narrative. So we used the theme of drug taking in teenagers, which was often used in Rise Against videos and Good Charlotte. So we allowed our narrative characters to portray somebody overdosing on prescription drugs, which is a growing concern within our society. This is the narrative and the recorded footage of the band that really allowed us to get into the conventions and follow a bit of a pattern amongst the pop-punk music genre, as many of the videos that we noticed, many of the videos that we would have analysed had this recurring theme throughout. So after we recorded our music video, we showed it to a group of people who really enjoyed our music genre, who were a bit iffy on it but would listen to this kind of music, and those who were strongly against it. Throughout it noticed that there was a trend that the two people in the study who did not like it were strongly against the music video and just did not like our type of music, and the four others who took part strongly liked it and thought that the music video was very good, kept them entertained throughout, and they did not lose focus off our video. We asked them afterwards and they said it was simply due to the fact that it never stayed for the performance or the narrative for too long, that it was constantly varying and the storyline was quite entertaining. Throughout our music video, we thought that it was going to sort of be a bit of a success, and our audience feedback shows that after the research and planning that we put into our video, that our audience was in fact enthralled. So after all the feedback that we got from our target audiences, from people who do not enjoy it and people who were not fussed on it, we realised that it was actually a good music video. The audiences seemed to take to it very well, and that it went down without a hiccup, and it was very somewhat mainstream to that their music genre.